Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be Off My Face by Måneskin. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song in this video, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comment section, and if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing these, keep me making the tabs, and if you want to print the tabs off this as well, then you can support me on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now the song starts with 8 bars where you don't play anything, there's no music, and then the bass comes in. So I'm going to teach you that bass part because it's pretty cool to play on the guitar. Sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to start on A7, then 3 E's, then another E, and then E2, and we're going to slide to E3 into the next bar. So you've got, and then you're going to play another 3 E3s, and then an E2. So the first 2 bars slowly go. Okay, and that repeats 3 times. You got. He then plays A3 8 times, then A2 4 times, and then just rest for the rest of the bar. So the whole of that bass part goes. Okay, then the guitar part comes in. So he wants this next line, and it sounds like this. Okay, so to play that, we're starting off with octaves. First finger on A7, and little finger or third finger on G9. And we're going to do 3 hits on them. The first 2 really staccato. The third one you're going to play it and then slide down. So it goes. We then go up 3 frets. So your first finger's on A10 and a little finger or third finger on G12. And it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then move down a fret to fret 9 on the A string and 11 on the G. So it goes. Slowly, that's. And then we're going to play the first finger on G7 and B7, and then go to B8 and G9. I'm using my first and second fingers, so it goes. Okay, so those first 2 bars of that line go slowly. And up speed. They repeat 3 times, so you play bars 5 and 6 3 times round. Then just put your first finger flat across the 12th fret on the bottom 3 strings, and you're just going to play semiquavers, so 16 times, down, up, all the way through. And then into the next bar, we're going to play E11 and B12, and just 1 hit on that, so it goes. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. First 2 bars repeat 3 times and you play the next 2 bars. So let's just try that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we get this instrumental part, which goes like this. So for that, B12, then you slide off it, then go up to D12, then D14, 2 B12s, then D12, D14, D12, D14. So slowly it's. And then the next two bars are exactly the same thing. So the whole line. Then that goes back to the verse and then the chorus, and then this instrumental again. And then we get a middle eight. Got a few lines of that. The first line of it sounds like this. So for that, fret 11 on the G string, slide up to fret 12, then two more 12s, and then just percussive notes going down, up, down, up. So slowly get. And it does that 3 times. And then an extra hit on the percussive note, and then play A5, A7 twice. So the whole line goes slowly. And up speed. That line repeats, so you play it twice. And then we go on to this next line, where we've got this. So it's similar kind of idea, but we're doing double stops. So fret 11 on the G and the B strings, slide up to 12, 2 hits, 4 percussive notes, and then does that same slide with the 2 hits on the 12, 1 percussive note, and then E15 and B12 and go up, down, up. So that first bar of that line goes. It then does those kind of 2 beats in the next 2 bars as well. So the whole line slowly goes. And up to speed. On to the next line, and we've got. So E15 and B12, hit it 4 times, and then E14 and B12 3 times, and then just E12 and B12 to the end of the bar. So that bar goes up speed, and then just hit the G, B, and the E strings at the 12th fret, and then with the tremolo bar, if you've got one, just drops down, or you can just slide off it. Okay, so that's the whole of the middle 8, and then we get this outro, which sounds like this. So for that, E12, B12, slide down to B5, then B6 4 times, B3, and then B5. So it goes. Then it starts the same, E12, B12, slide down to B5, then 6, 6, 6, 6, then, which is B8, B10, pull off to B8, and then G9, B10 pulls off to B8, and then G9. So the whole line slowly goes. Up to speed. On to the next line. The first 2 bars are the same. And then the last 2 bars go. Which is A5, hammer onto A7, then 2 hits on the A7. So it goes. It then does the same hammer on from A5 to A7, and then hits A7 3 times. So from the beginning of that bar goes. Then it goes 8, 8, 8, 5, 7, And it slides down and then back to that same 7. So you got, so that the last 2 bars of that line go. Slowly, that would be. So the whole of that line goes. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comment section. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel. And if you want to print the tabs off of this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. Links in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.